Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Tips. So today we're going to be talking about GPU mining here in June of 2025. The big question is GPU mining still worth it, still profitable, and still something you should consider in the world of cryptocurrency? Things have changed a lot, and while I think a lot of people are writing off GPU mining, there is still a place for it if the conditions are right, and we're going to be taking a look at a few of the tools that help make GPU mining profitable and appealing here in 2025. But before we dive in, I do like to start off here on CoinMarketCap, just giving you a point of reference as to where things are in the crypto markets, in case you happen to be watching this video in the future and just want to know what things looked like when this was recorded. So if you aren't interested in this portion, feel free to skip ahead 1 to 2 minutes and we'll be getting into the sites then. But overall, as you can see, crypto's up slightly, about a 1.6% total across the market cap to a total market cap of $3.3 trillion, which is really nice to see. And of course, the top 10 is going to look fairly similar, about 1.7% for Bitcoin, up over 107,000 again. Ethereum up about 1.58%, XRP almost 4%, BNB just under 1%, Solana is actually a little down, but overall, lots of really good price movement. Now you might be thinking, why are we looking at the top 10 cryptocurrencies when we're talking about GPU mining? Most, if not all of these coins are no longer really GPU mineable when you go to mine them straight up. Of course, back in the day, Bitcoin was mineable on CPU, it then was mineable on GPU, and then once ASICs came out, it really wasn't worth mining Bitcoin using GPU or CPU. But what we're looking at today, this is going to unlock the potential to get paid out in tons of cryptocurrencies for GPU mining coins and earning coins that you are interested in. So the first site that I want to take a look at here is the absolute easiest way to start GPU mining. If you have a computer that is capable of GPU mining, basically meaning there's a GPU in it, or you just want to use your CPU, this is the program for you. This is called Cryptex. Now basically what this does is it downloads a program to your computer, and when you go to start the miner, you're actually not going to start mining right away. What this is going to do is it's going to run a bunch of benchmarks, try a bunch of different algorithms, a bunch of different coins, and determine what is best and most profitable in this moment for your computer. Now, what's really nice about this is you need to know absolutely nothing about crypto, about mining, really even hardly about your computer. It does everything for you. Now, of course, this is a Windows-based miner. They do have a Linux version as well, I believe, here, where you can get that going if you're a little bit more serious about GPU mining. But yeah, so as you can see, gaming PC, mining rig, and mining farm. So definitely really cool. Now, as you can see here, withdraw, you're getting paid directly in Bitcoin. Now, that's really cool because, like I said, Bitcoin is no longer mineable unless you have really powerful ASIC computers, which in that case, you're probably not watching this video to find out more about GPU mining. So the Bitcoin is directly sent to your wallet, withdraw Bitcoin or send directly to a bank card with a minimum withdrawal of just 50 cents. So that's really low in terms of a Bitcoin payment. So basically you just download the app, create an account, and let it run in the background. Now, just a few things to mention with this program. When you download it, you're probably going to get a notice that says, hey, Windows has protected your PC, this file looks malicious. That's going to be something that you run into with any mining program, whether it's Cryptex or Unmineable, which we're going to talk about in a minute, HiveOS. Any of these mining programs are going to run into that. If it's something you're not comfortable with, accepting and proceeding, just delete the file from your computer, and unfortunately you'll have to move on to something else in crypto like faucets. But I can say I've run this, had it on many computers of mine, not only my main computer that's recording this video, but several others, and I've never run into any issues over the past 10 years in cryptocurrency. Now, you might be thinking, this is awesome, this sounds really good, but maybe you're a little bit more serious about crypto mining, maybe you're a little bit more serious about crypto in general, and while Bitcoin is great, it's the #1 crypto, maybe it's not the coin that you're interested in. Maybe you really want to build up your Dogecoin holdings, or your Shiba Inu holdings, or Litecoin, or Solana. Well, that's where this next site here comes in. Unmineable. Now, this is a site I've done several videos on talking about the different cryptocurrencies that you can mine, but taking a quick look here, as you can see, there are 90 different coins and tokens that you can get paid out in for GPU mining here in 2025. So taking a quick scroll through here, I'm just going to call out some of the popular ones like Cardano, Baby Dogecoin, Bonk, Book of Meme. So you can see there's, some meme coins. Of course, Bitcoin's on the list, Dogecoin, Byte, Dogelon Mars, kind of just continuing to scroll, you get Litecoin, Pepe, Polygon, Ravencoin, Shiba Inu, Solana, and you might even be thinking, these coins aren't mineable. Well, that's what's really cool about this site, is it allows you to mine an algorithm that is profitable for your computer and get paid out in a coin that you're interested in. So if you're in an area where converting from Bitcoin into, say, Dogecoin is a taxable event, getting paid out straight in the coin you're interested in can be a big time and money saver. So the issue with this one, and it's not even an issue, it's more just something that you have to know a little bit more about it. Whereas Cryptex, it's a one-click download, it does all the work for you. With Unmineable, you got to know a little bit more about crypto, a little bit more about your computer, and which algorithm is best for you. So as you can see here, just clicking through, they've got a ton of different algorithms. It works with both CPU and GPU, but what I'd recommend is go over to a site called whattomine.com, put in the hardware that you have in your computer, and it should give you a rough estimate of the best and most profitable algorithm for your computer. And then what you do is you just come back over here to the get started with our guided setup, and it's really about 6 clicks here. You just go basic, GPU, you pick your algorithm here. I'll just do kapow. You pick the coin that you want to get paid out in. Let's find Dogecoin here. We've been talking about that one a little bit. You paste in your Dogecoin address, and well, I think I copied a Bitcoin address before doing this video, but I'll switch over to Bitcoin. But basically, it's the same thing if it was Dogecoin. I do have a referral code, which, of course, if you use that link in the description, you will save 25% on your pool mining fee, or you can enter in Bitcoin-tips with a capital B and a capital T in this box, and again, get that 25% discount. And then you just download the file and get started. Now, I do have a ton of videos here on the channel for using Unmineable, talking a little bit more about how to set it up and everything, so I'd recommend going and checking those out. But of course, the big question here is this really profitable? So if we go over to whattomine.com here, as you can see, there's a ton of different GPUs that you can enter in. Now, personally, in this computer recording this video, I have a 3070. So one 3070. So I'm going to use that as a benchmark. It's a couple years old. You can get them relatively cheap online, both new and used. But of course, we're not going to, look at a 5090 because most people probably don't have a 5090. Now, what you're going to want to do is enter in a cost per kilowatt. I believe the default is 10 cents, so I'll put it to that. But chances are yours may be a little bit higher. So when we go ahead and say calculate, you can see here that the 3070 is expected to get about 60 mega hashes for Ethereum, 60 for the 4 gig Ethereum, 100 for Zhash, and all these different algorithms that it's looking at. And coming down here, there's a Grin CT32 on, and that is the most profitable coin here to mine, which is going to be generating about 42 cents a day. Now, that is completely up to you if 42 cents on a 3070 is worth it. Basically, you'd be getting, now, again, if you're mining, this algorithm on Unmineable, getting paid in Dogecoin, that's 2 to 3 Dogecoin per day, depending on the price. You got to come to the conclusion yourself is that worth it? And especially if you're mining with, say, 6 3070s, if you had a GPU mining rig. A little bit more serious there, same thing, of course, same most profitable coin. That's about $2.52 a day. So again, you really got to come to the conclusion yourself, is crypto mining worth it in your area for you? I personally think that GPU mining is going to always be around in some capacity. It's going to be profitable in some way for some people, and really, crypto is relying on the POW aspect of blockchain, whether it's on an ASIC miner, still in the GPU phase, or even in the CPU phase. Crypto mining at home is still going to have a place, and I think it is still something to keep an eye on and build your holdings passively. This is a great way to make use of your computer when you're sleeping or at work, not using it, generating you, even if it's just a small amount of extra money and cryptocurrency per month, building your holdings so that you're better prepared for the crypto bull run. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you're still here, please consider hitting that like button. It really does help us out and allow us to provide these videos here for free on YouTube for you. And if you have any questions or stories about GPU mining, make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on GPU mining and if you're looking to get started. Again, both the links to Cryptex and Unminable are down in the description below. I highly recommend checking them out and at least signing up and seeing what it's all about. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video.